Any sign of Mr. Brown yet, Sidney?
Beg pardon?
Mr. Brown.
Oh, Mr. Brown. Oh, no, he's not back yet.
This is most inconvenient. I don't know why he had to go to the hospital with Mr. Cervantes.
Well, somebody had to go with him.
Come back.
Don't tell me they've taken your appendix out already.
No have operation. Not necessary.
Oh, so you didn't have appendicitis after all?
No. Pain was caused by abundante tortilla.
Well, that sounds serious. What is it?
Too much eating. Perdón.
And where is Mr. Brown?
He no come back.
What do you mean he no come back?
When we leave hospital, we come down the step, and Mr. Brown, he missed just one step, and he break his leg.
How could he possibly break his leg if he only missed one step?
Stepped he miss, top step.
There you are, nurse. How's everything going?
Very well, sister.
Good. Did you remember to give Mr. Parker his blanket bath?
I gave them all a blanket bath.
All?
Have I done something wrong?
Blanket baths are for those patients who cannot bath themselves.
They all seem to enjoy it, especially Mr. Brown.
It was lovely.
I'm sure it was. I should think you set him back at least a couple of weeks.
I was only doing my best.
Well, in future, kindly remember that you are a student nurse, not a geisha girl.
Sorry, sister. Oh, by the way, Mr. Jones is back from surgery.
We have 3 Mr. Jones in this ward. What is his initial?
Jones, W.
Good. I'll go and have a look at him.
Is there anything you fancy?
Yeah, but I don't think Sister would approve.
Oh, cheeky. Do you want a bottle?
Oh, couldn't have a light ale, could I?
Not that bottle.
Ah, no, thanks. Not until I've had the light ale, anyway.
You're not getting it.
I know, but it's worth a try. Oh, do you know when I'll be discharged?
Probably tomorrow.
Oh, thank goodness for that. I can't wait to get back to my students. Oh, shudder to think what...
Hey, Giovanni, you get me a cup of tea, and I go and phone hospital to see how is Mr. Brown.
Okay, copy.
It's all right.
Men's orthopedic ward, Sister King.
Hello. Would you please tell me how is Mr. Brown?
Mr. Brown? Could I have the Christian name, please?
Sure, Juan.
Juan. Is he Spanish?
No. I am Spanish.
I see. Juan is Spanish for John, isn't it?
Si, señora.
Will you hold on a moment, please? Brown John. Are you a relative?
No, just a friend.
Well, I'm afraid I have some rather bad news for you.
You mean Mr. Brown is worst?
He had a heart attack during the night.
Oh, Santa Madre! You mean Mr. Brown is dead?
Good morning, Sidney.
Good morning, Miss Courtney.
It's very sad about Mr. Brown, isn't it?
Terrible. I thought you might have gone to the funeral this morning.
No. I've got far too upset.
I know what you mean.
It's so tragic. Taken so young.
It's terrible. Good morning, sit. Good morning, Mr. Brown. What is going on?
What are you doing? You're dead!
Really? Nobody told me about it. It is you, isn't it? It is you. Of course it's me. What's his name, the Spanish fella? He phoned up the hospital and they said you was brown bread. Brown bread? Dead! Well, I can assure you I am very much alive.
Then whose funeral have the students gone to?
Brown is trying to get through to us. I heard it as well.
Hey! It's the boss! Yes. Praise be to Allah. Terrible glad. You're not dead. Panko, are you?
Who is the man in Gotham?
Well, I expect it's another Mr. Brown.
We must be making big celebration.
Yeah, why we not go to the pub? Lighty Hall?
Yeah. I'll second that.
Hey, I push you.
No, I push a professor.
I
pushed you. I pushed him here and I'll push him. Fight out of the way, you can't stop!
Buenas tardes.
Go away.
You don't mean that.
You want to bet?
We bring you some flowers.
Oh, Juan, you shouldn't have spent money on flowers for me.
I no spend money. We already bought them for your funeral.
Flowers for you. Go on, everybody.